What's up, everybody? It's me, my little panda from OnlyFans. How are you today? I hope very, very well. I am coming at you with my 3-week update. 3 weeks into OnlyFans. I went live June 14th, I think. Let me check myself on that really quick. 6/14, got it right. So I just kind of want to talk about my growth and a little bit about some surprises that have happened with my social media promotion. And yeah, I really can't wait to tell you guys about that. It's shocking. Well, to me, it's shocking. I'm the one experiencing it. So we'll see. So for OnlyFans numbers, I have 37 fans. That is up from 14 when I did my 2-week update video. 10 of them are actually from my very first free promo marketing. So I gave away 10 free subscriptions, 10 free 3-day subscriptions on Reddit, just to kind of like get some fishies swimming in. And honestly, it's kind of more for like the data and the analytics than anything, to kind of test people. Because as you know, my philosophy really is like, anyone who's coming into your page and you think that offering it for free will get them looking, scrolling through your page, getting enticed, and then maybe paying for a PPV that you send in a message, or rebilling or anything like that. I really, really don't believe in that. I think that a lot of those guys are just, they're in and out, they're flighty, they don't spend money, they just want to see how much you're willing to give them. So I'm keeping it a really, really tight 3-day window, and it's to see, it's to challenge them on that. Are any of them going to rebill? Are any of them going to buy the videos that they'll be here, that I announce for? Be here for that I announce. So 37 subs, 27 true subscribers, 27 fans. I have, oh my gosh, the number is so nice. Okay, so rebill, it's really hard to get your fans to turn that on. Turn it on or keep it on. It's automatic one way or the other. I think it's automatically on every time a fan subscribes and they have to go in and turn it off. That is the way it is. That's the way it is. They have to go in and turn it off. So it's a conscious thought that all of them have. And so having a high ratio of fans on rebill to the number of your overall fans is really, really good, because that's hopefully some guaranteed money and income coming in for you as, your first month or whatever month you're on, nears its end, and you're starting to actually approach the week that like your first few subscribers are going to rebill. It feels crazy. And that number for me is 20. It feels really good. I have like just a super authentic channel. I'm awkward. I tell my fans that like I'm still growing and learning. I'm still learning the services I offer. And I think that they like that. Obviously, like not too much, we're there for a purpose and to share like a fairly sexual relationship overall, but we all like each other a lot. And so it is like just an affirmation that no matter how like awkward I get or like giddy and giggly I get in my videos, which I do actually have to cut that down with like more sexual content, because anyway, no matter how much like that I get, I think that personality is really keeping them around. because, you know, some of them are pretty jaded and kind of over the more canned creators. So I think that it is really truly to your benefit to be yourself on this, on OnlyFans, which, like, I am, you know. Everyone embellishes a little bit. Some people build whole personas. You know, I've even found myself oversharing a little bit and needing to, like, remember that I am, you know, operating a business and I am a service and something that other people are enjoying. So I need to figure out what parts of me they enjoy. But of course, you know, I'm not an actor, you know. I stay as true to myself as I can because that's what's helping me the most. That's what's bringing me money. That's what's keeping my fans with me. So it's this really weird balancing act. Again, for any of my fans watching, I am me, don't worry. It's fine. The only thing that's different is, like, kind of really stepping into, like, the SW side of it and practicing that and really actually, you know, making that the focus of what you're doing, because it is the focus of what you're doing. And it's weird at first, you know, and you really have to learn as a model if OnlyFans is your first try at any of this. So 20 are on rebuild, and I'm really, really proud of that. So far, I have made 3 weeks in to my first month, $519 gross, $415 net, and after I set money aside for taxes, I'll have about $311, which is really cool, really cool. I hate to just call it cool, but it's really fucking cool. You know, I didn't know what was gonna happen. My socials have been growing generally pretty slowly. It takes a lot to make people pay for a subscription, as I've talked about before. It takes a lot for them to pay. And so I'm, like, just so happy with that. I'm totally good with that. I also don't know why I'm talking like that's, like, a small amount. That's an insane amount. I went from making $14 my first week to, after 2 additional weeks, $519 total. Like, that's fucking dope. Like, that's so cool. And, you know, it's not like some crazy astounding number, but it's a really healthy number for a fresh creator. Really healthy. And granted, like, my hourly rate is trash. Like, you have to think of it like that. For the hours of work I'm putting in, you know, divide that by the 519 and, you know, you're not doing that good in that kind of way. Like, you do have to think about it that way. It's a lot of work and a lot of investment at the beginning. Like, it's like being a freaking small business owner. Like, it's a grind. And so seeing like a significant amount of money, like $500, has been just, like, really, really cool. And we're still hovering at, like, 50-50 in terms of subscriptions for my revenue and tips and messaging adding to my revenue. So subs, $295, tips, $200, and messaging, $24. I, like, have not gotten into like, doing fundraisers and stuff, or really, like, blatantly asking fans to tip. And I've had 2 fans. One tipped me $10 for a solo video that I just posted to my feed. Because I post 2, you know, spicy videos a week. Just $10 because he liked it that much. And then a couple days ago, I had one tip me $5 because he liked one that I posted. And it's just like, they know the etiquette, and like they know what you deserve in a way, because again, I haven't set that precedent at all with them. And that was just really, really cool. It was really cool. Man, I've got some great fellas, man. It's been awesome. It's been great. Okay. So, on Reddit, I promote a lot on like nerdy girl, sci-fi, alternative girl subreddits. And I actually have like a really, really nice lightsaber. And I did a photo shoot with it, and I've been using that for a lot of my promo. And one of those posts got picked up on Reddit. It got like 700 upvotes, and that's big when you're new. Like, that's huge. It got seen by like 12,000 people. And you know, again, I only have 37 subscribers, guys. It's really hard to get subscribers. But it was like so fucking cool. We went from, at 2 weeks, went from 194 to 685. Like, damn. So like, we're starting to get into the algorithm a little more. We're getting a little more visibility in these subreddits. It's been really cool. So I've had a few posts, you know, hit like 50 or whatever, you know, several hit like 20s. And then I've had a few that have hit into the hundreds, maybe 2 others that have hit into the hundreds. And man, that Star Wars post, I gained 200 subscribers throughout that next week. 100 easy that 24 hours. It was really cool. It's really cool loving these like small numbers and these, you know, first time breakthroughs. And I have another one coming for you, don't worry. They tell you that like I look at the other YouTubers, you know, like, how did you guys get in here? We're cat sitting. Myself and my partner have a cat and a dog, and we're house sitting for a month his parents' cat, and our little 8-pound baby is just being very territorial. So I'm sorry if you heard that. Anyway, you know, YouTubers always end up having some surprise in their videos. You know, I'll name drop Yarners. Like, God, watching her like first 3 videos, it was like so thrilling, you know, seeing her growth and seeing what worked for her, like hearing about her YouTube video blow up. It was so cool. Her name's Adele Rains, by the way. And I actually have like a couple things like that have happened. You know, I don't have 100+ subscribers or anything like that, fans or anything like that, but growing the social media is so flippin' important. And I have to remember that that's like a really big win. Okay. 2,088 karma on Reddit, 926 previously, just to get that number out there for you if you were interested. Twitter previously had 192 followers, and I've got 336 now. Again, still not putting that much work into Twitter, putting a ton of work into Reddit. A ton of work, a ton of personality. It is my most visited social media site. It's probably accounting for about 30%, you know, about a third of my traffic through my beacons. So been putting a lot of care into that, because that's really where, like, I think 80% of my subscribers are coming from. I have one from YouTube though, and he told me right when he subscribed, it was just the sweetest thing ever. YouTube, I'm up to 17. Oh my God. I had 7 at 2 weeks. My first video has like 250 views. My second has like 50. I love this website. I love that I'm taking time for this. It's really paying off. I got one fan. Okay, so I made my Instagram, and at 2 weeks, I had 23 followers. Guess how many I have as of 20 minutes ago? Seriously, get a number in your head. Think about it. I've had one reel. So I'll give you some context. I boosted one reel on Instagram. I paid $15 so $5 a day, $15 to run it for 3 days. That means it is showing up in people's Explore. It's showing up in reels, in stories, as a post. It's flooding, flooding Instagram. And you make an audience, you pick the duration, you pick the geography, you lay out the demographics or whatever. You pay, and then the promotion starts. And you get to pick like the goal of it. And I picked profile visits because, my beacons is there. Like, I want people to see that like right in my bio. And if they're interested, click through. And I've had like 90 clicks from Instagram with this boosted post. It projected that I would reach like 1,200 to 5,800. Oh, there's my baby. 1,200 to 5,800 like accounts. That's the reach it projected. And I was like doing it on a whim because every single post I was making, because I was posting at least once a day from my last video. Every single post, there's this little icon on the bottom right hand side. So you have your view analytics on the bottom left, and then you have boost post on the bottom right. So a couple days ago, I was like, okay, what the heck is this all about? Because I filmed some like promo content last weekend, and I was like fucking around with like slow-mo, and I had a cute skirt on, like a skater skirt, and so I was just like flipping it and stuff. And I have this one where I like flip it up and it shows just one cheek, I think that's passable on Instagram because they can assume I have a thong on. Who knows? And I chose that, engaging, stimulating, fun. And I now have 1,748 Instagram followers. And a week ago, I had 23. Like, I've been seeing my reach is 50,000. Don't know why. I tried to do some research on like, can boosted posts like exceed the projections from Instagram? You're not going to find any specific information on that. Like, I'm mind blown. Like, I'm 2 days into the 3 days. I haven't really seen it convert into fans yet on OnlyFans, but like, holy crap. Like, I'm closing in on the number of followers that some of the OnlyFans creators that I follow on YouTube have on Instagram. It's wild. But it's happening. Anyway, that's the big news. I'm really excited. I'm picking up some traction. I can't wait to see what this next week brings. And I'm excited to talk to you about my 1 month experience. Thank you guys so much. If you want to chat, hit me up on Instagram, wherever, email, I don't care. I would love to talk to some of you guys if my video reaches anyone. All right, bye. Thanks, subscribe, like, etc.